camera bag, and doesn't look suspicious at all. Just a tiny little bag with not much in it. I feel like a sneaky weasel. So I'm going to have one, work up some courage, and then go get that bread from the bakery. So take all my stealth powers to open this quietly. Not bad. Cheers. The sun sets in half an hour, so I'm just hanging on here until it's a little darker. Then I can sneak in and out a lot easier. But why don't people push that crosswalk button like once? They do it like 50 times. This traffic doesn't drive me nuts tonight. It's going to be people pushing that button. It's not going to make the light turn any faster. Come on. It hasn't rained in ages, and the ground here, the soil is suspiciously moist. So I really hope there's no irrigation system in here. That will put a damper on this excursion. But just about 15, 20 minutes more, and I can sneak out of here. And I'm going to bring some garbage with me. Just more of it here. Lots of foot traffic. I got my backpack on. Got this disgusting piece of garbage, and my stuff is stashed there. This is as good as I'm going to get anytime soon. Traffic's moving, so they should be too focused on driving to worry about little old me. Okay, just like that. Not a problem. My favorite little bakery is just down here. I had to switch to my GoPro because it's less obvious than that big camera. And hopefully they're not sold out of what I want. I was hoping for something used to make a bread bowl because I like edible bowls. But we got these. That'll work. Some bread with the soup tonight. Okay, so I know I got a 24-hour store there and a McDonald's. So things are looking good. But the foot traffic and traffic hasn't slowed down. I'm right across the road from my bushes over there. And yeah, somebody totally just heard me say that. I'm just trying to see if that McDonald's has a 24-hour lobby, but I doubt it. They usually close at 10 or 11. The drive-thru stays open at night. So yeah, the lobby there closes at midnight, opens up again at like 5 in the morning. Great. Police are filling up their car at the gas station here. It is back to home for the night as soon as that police officer drives away. This traffic is not slowing down. That guy was just looking, poking around. People have left begging strips for dogs here. What do we have here? Okay. So that's interesting. This sign was not here before. It looks like the little sandwich board signs they store back here when the place is closed for the night. It's time to crawl in there. So there's that second sandwich board sign still out there on the road. I looked it up. That store closes in about an hour. So I'm going to wait until then before I do too much in here regarding cooking, because I think they're going to put it right where they put that other one. Nobody has a clue I'm in here. I'm going to need a flashlight tonight. There's not quite enough light to film cooking and see what I'm doing. So I've got a flashlight, but I'm going to put this plastic bag kind of wrapped around it. I'll have to do that beloved stealth test when I turn on the flashlight. But I'm going to let it calm down a little bit before we Let's start getting too brazen. Something's burning. I just got to stand up for a little bit. My back is getting sore from sitting under there in the bushes. I'm pretty well hidden, but I can at least stretch out this way, keep an eye on things. Stealth camping is 99% boring unless things go wrong. A lot of it is just kind of quietly sitting here waiting for the traffic to die down so I can be a little more comfortable making noise and walking around a bit, but it's getting a little less busy. Oh, so that fire truck was on the way back. Good. Hopefully just a false alarm. All right. Okay. Traffic is much less right now. Look at that. So time for our flashlight test. Do that real quick. And then we'll start cooking, because cooking in the dark can be dangerous. We don't want that issue to happen. This is the flashlight, and that's on the lower setting. That gives me all the light I need to film and to cook safely. I just want to see if you can see this walking past on the sidewalk, because cars not gonna notice, but somebody walking by, might. So I'm just gonna take a peek. I'm gonna point it away towards the brick wall here, the retaining wall. Let's go. Okay, so from here, I don't see a thing. There may be one angle there you could kind of see it from, but just going to check walking down the sidewalk what I can see. I can see a little bit of light kind of shining through, but I'll just rearrange it to face more away from the traffic. Anyway, in through there you can kind of see, but it's pretty clear breaking traffic here. I'm going to get right back in. Here we go. Just like that. Just going to make a Reuben soup, and I'm going to make a small one, because I could have just made these Reuben bundages, but I brought all this stuff, and so I'll use it. We want this to be as safe as possible. Some beef broth. Pieces of corned beef. Some sauerkraut. Dijon. That's a lot of Dijon. That's okay, I like Dijon. I swear that one of these days I'm going to cook something that doesn't look disgusting. But I'll add in some Swiss, finish off with a little bit of this half and half cream. It's going to bring this to boil. I've moved all of of the dried leaves around from this, so there shouldn't be any problems. And I've got extra water and stuff that if there is anything that goes out of control, just extinguish it and nobody will ever know. This has come up to pressure. This should be perfectly cooked real quickly too. When you're stealth camping, you never want to pull quick release on your pressure cooker because that steam is going to shoot way up 10, 15 feet in the air. It'll attract some attention. Let's see how it is. It's pretty good. Too much Dijon. Other than that, it's pretty good. I suppose it would have made more sense to just make Reubens instead of doing the soup, but it's cold tonight and I wanted something a little warm. I'm going to start the self-inflating air mattress to do its self-inflating. And McDonald's is still open, so I'll probably wander over, use the restroom, maybe get a hot chocolate. Oh, I sorely need to stretch my legs. There. I didn't bring a little folding chair that I usually do. I figured I'll just sit on the sleeping bag, and that's not really working out very good. But pretty dead out here. Off to McDonald's. I've slowed it down in the step 2 department quite a bit over the last year, pretty much. I still like to have 1 or 2 when I'm camping for sure, but it's not like those days when me and crazy neighbor would bring a couple of 60s of rum for a weekend. And feeling pretty good overall. I'll feel better when I can sit down in a real chair. I never thought I'd see the day when McDonald's chairs are comfortable, but this is just what I need. Oh, that's good. When I started stealth camping 5 years ago or whenever, it was because it was expensive to drive to campgrounds. Like the closest one that was a reasonable campground was 2 or 3 hour drive away. And the cost of gas was a factor as well. And the city I lived in had a huge park system of absolute beautiful river valley, Edmonton. It's like a solid ribbon of woods that go through the city, and nobody's ever using it other than walking dogs. So I went out and I thought it was just going to be a one-time video. And we used to do that all the time without filming it. We just go camp out in the river valley. Kind of like one of those teenager things. But I got a thrill out of it. It was pretty fun. And a lot of people wanted to see me do more of it. So here I am. Now, where's the line between this and homelessness? I feel for the homeless. They are literally out here doing this not for fun. I still get a kick out of it. It is kind of neat. But yes, it's, I literally was loitering in a McDonald's for a little bit for a place to warm up and sit down. So not an easy life out there for for anybody living rough on the streets, that's for sure. A couple of vehicles here. Nobody's picked up those dog treats yet. They're still just sitting here. If they were cat treats, I'd save them for dark. But just wait for one person to walk past here, and then I'll zip into my home for the night.